they got big problems. So we'll see if they can pull it off. Pimp just walked into the cast room and flipped us off. All right, good way to start the day.
Nice to be at work. Yep, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, Spinks getting to work early. They're gonna find that push. Simple Perfecto wanted to get a little weird with the mid push. Instead, it's a 4 versus 3. At least SDY is able to bring one back from middle. But we do have Bit alone on Banana. He's got 2 guns, as all the cool kids seem to nowadays. zywoo putting those things to work yesterday, and look, he's grabbed a pair off the dead body. Actually, no, excuse me, these are his own. He brought him to the gunfight. Magisk catching SDY. That's an open A site now. Once upon a time, it was Bit alone at B, but Electronic made that rotate, and Vitality are just going to slice through this A site like butter.
Yeah, no problem. The dualies are just, yeah. I mean, people are wondering. They just, so much ammo, really high fire rate, and tear through armor. So if anybody does armor buys, they're just really strong. There's the only thing that stops, I think, teams from buying more is just like when you need utility or like 1 or 2 people on armor. But outside of that, it's hard to argue against getting as many dualies as possible, to be honest. So this is kind of cool. Well, we got Simple back on the server. We have NaVi here at full strength, and we have Vitality, who have looked good. And Spinks is just not a problem. Spinks is set up for some smokes, and are met by some as well.
Boost on Arch side, but Spinks starting to reel backwards here as the Molotovs will indicate the commit. Magisk with the foot flash. Bit, nice Beretta kill. Kicks it off. But how about Perfecto behind those boxes? Seems to have gone unnoticed for now. Ooh, and that's it. Primed perfectly. Perfecto comes out. Almost a 3rd kill with that one. Spinks gonna have to clutch this. They get swarmed because of those rotates through the CT spawn, doing damage through that smoke. They kind of, for that moment, forgot about the possibility of Perfecto.
Yeah.
zywoo chipped away at, stuck between the fire. Easy pick up there for Bit. Utility did not make zywoo's job easy whatsoever.
Yeah, that was kind of a perfect read with the Molotovs. They made him run through a lot to find a fight. Bit had a huge advantage. And at least Vitality come away with top banana control. But look at the re-aggression coming in. Bit with the flash. Ooh, Magisk with the flash dodge, though.
Very nice.
That's perfect. And Apex, actually, it might have been his that he was turning from.
Vitality dancing around Banana. Gonna try this B hit yet again. Bullets whizzing by Perfecto. Electronic. Ooh, he got a little pocket on that new box.
That one's finicky. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
They won't know that he's alive as well. And I think they've looked this direction, so I don't know if they clear him.
Tag up Simple as he sits in the back of the CT spawn. There it is. Element of surprise again. It's a player in a back pocket of the B site with a 2K, just like the time Perfecto goes unchecked. Magisk doing it all here. 3 kills in. And it was both Magisk and dupreeh that our resident analyst Maniac brought up prior to this game going live.
Yeah, let's drop a scaling flash here, so we'll see if anybody peeks Simple, but for now, he's going to be able to allow SDY to get out.
Oh, looked like that was going to be the moment. A re-peek in from dupreeh. Both CTs now incredibly low, nowhere to go. dupreeh is going to offer up a double. That's Spinks' chance. Haven't quite seen, you know, a big glowing moment from him. But the timing could work out wonderfully. He's going to creep it out. Insta-kill versus SDY, gets caught, and there's the trade from dupreeh. So Vitality coming out on top of this. However, Apex, unsuspecting of a 3rd, and a fast rotate from Perfecto could cause problems. He does a ton of damage. In fact, Magisk and dupreeh barely alive in this 2v2. But the bomb's been dropped down by the hay cart as Magisk falls into the pit.
Whoa.
And dupreeh hasn't really found a way to enter.
This is interesting. Yeah, dupreeh going back to mid, and Electronic's been real patient here. But I don't know if he's going to get any brownie points for it if dupreeh takes just long enough. And look at him, he's actually going all the way through underpass. So Magisk is going to draw some attention, and it could come down to the overextension from Electronic. It's going to be very hard to read that he's this far back, but he's starting to come up now. Oh, and Bit goes down. Electronic trades him out, and now 1v1, Magisk low.
But the bomb, he needs it. Ooh, and Electronic, a little shoulder dance. It's been a treat to watch dupreeh and Spinks work through apps as of late. Think about Apex, right? We talk about the CT side of Vitality. Him over on that B site. Apex gets the upgrade. Been playing with Masuda over there for a little too long. Firepower looking to just encroach on A.
There's still a lot of guns here.
That's the properly stacked site. Simple within the bomb site itself. Finds Dupree. So far, so good. It's near flawless. Spinks with a double kill goes down. Magisk pinched. He's got a problem with the player in pit, but he still hangs on. Again, down to the wire. Still hanging on. Tight one. Everybody's money on the line this time. So Vitality going to get a taste of what Navi had to deal with, and Electronic opens up 5v4. Apex.
They've been getting a lot out of this fast push up mid to kill the Arch players, but they obviously risk powering up the Arch player, and that's Electronic on 11 kills already this early.
Ooh, Magisk burned.
What was that? That was like an HE as well, I think, that combined with the molly. Died almost instantaneously.
Just combusts over by the logs. A really big ask of what's left of Vitality. A little flash here for Electronic. Shh, don't shoot. Quiet. What? Comes out, lines him up. Ooh, there it is. That's hilarious. Sees him and just goes right back.
Yeah.
Almost got busted.
Is that just like ultimate discipline? I don't even know. He just started drooling. He saw him.
Ooh, Spinks though. Nice Khalil shot. Grabs the bomb, but he's thinking there's still somebody in that corner. Gets stuck on a swivel. A great duel here for Perfecto. He's just kind of surveying with that MP9. This is what they wanted. For the T's to run into the M4 instead. Perfecto loses his teammate, but at least it's a decent hold. We've got man advantage. We've got a rotate coming over. And now that they're nice and close and personal, Perfecto stuffs Magisk as he comes around that corner.
Wow.
Double man advantage, so the banana fight definitely not going the way Vitality would have hoped. However, there's still something to keep our eyes on. We've got that Spinks versus Simple fight on balcony, primed and ready to go. And if zywoo can just walk away, you know, it's a doable 2 versus 4. We've got utility still for Vitality to work with. Utility starts to go over top. It's just about getting past the XM1014, and with a headshot like that from Spinks, they've got the open door. Now, Bit could chase fast enough to deny zywoo if he doesn't plant tucked in the site, or if he just takes too long. The SMG's good. Spinks into the clutch. A 1 versus 3 with no time for it, and he just gets hit. Felt like Vitality. We're kind of getting something on that line from Electronic here within Inferno. Enough rounds so far, so we'll see if Electronic can keep it up. We'll see if Vitality can break through. For now, it's going to be Magisk dead again on his plight to fight for Banana. Simple walking this off up close. First shot's great, and the second's just as nice. We said slower start from Simple, but you put that op in his hands, and he's going to deliver a few kills over the course of these last 2 rounds.
Yeah, we almost ended a half without a Simple highlight. I knew something was wrong.
Yeah, there we go. Everything's back to normal. It's going to be a tough attempt to close out the half. 9 for NaVi on this defense. Opponent's map pick, all's good. Just needed Electronic to go carry mode until everybody else woke up a bit.
Another thing NaVi have done pretty well, I think, overall, is just like killing Magisk, getting a lot of utility damage early on Banana, but just the amount of mix-ups that they've had with the different pieces of utility that they used, I think, have won them a lot of rounds here on B.
Final attempt from Vitality to close out the half. zywoo goes flying forward into Bit. Little bomb plant on the coffins. Perfecto doesn't pull the trigger. They know he's close. Ooh, 2v5. Fun stuff.
And Simple is very slow at the bottom of Banana, so this spot right on default is actually kind of strong.
Oh! Good chance for the lineup there. You've put zywoo in a 1v3. Apex got pegged by that decoy, and zywoo's not able to best Some Die Young with that 9-6 on the half. A 17-6 half out of Electronic puts him at the top of the scoreboard, leading. 3-man lean on A.
Yeah, that obviously has a huge impact on what the round score is right now. Look how fast we're moving.
Oh my God.
And zywoo has been extremely consistent with the dualies on these pistol rounds. That is no exception.
Just first bullet, insta-kill.
I think they were just using the poor guy to fake, too. There's no attack that comes out behind it exactly.
Spinks on Arch side, about to have 3 players peeking him. He is currently the top fragger of Vitality. Ooh, now he sees a few players confirmed.
They're getting up pretty fast, though. Soon, Halls will be compromised. They need to push into this. And zywoo goes down, and now Spinks loosens up, so passive setup.
Opens up a perfect split. We still got the graveyard here. Element of surprise. dupreeh tucks back in. Very tough to get him out. Point blank. Oh, headshot into electronic. Nice shooting from dupreeh, but we've got simple 1v3. And Apex rallies.
This is crazy.
Bits ahead of all the grenades. Sees Spinks' arm. Tracks in. Spinks comes out.
Okay.
Gets the kill. zywoo will be chased. And Simple's looking for the follow-up here. We've got 5 seconds to spare. He gets the player in pit. dupreeh just needs to stop bomb. And Perfecto, no.
Ooh.
Not by the looks of things. Just misses that bomb plant. Would have been a squeeze that he'd still have. dupreeh, man, I feel like we haven't seen much go down in apartments. And Young's going to change that. Magisk, a lot to do here. You know, this has been the same problem with the B site, the numbers game that NaVi have just been leaning into. Magisk has to deliver and then some. Molly to try and cut them off. He gets electronic first. Sees the player dive into the site. He's got a problem. Young, 2 kills in the apps, and now you have to go for this. Taking zywoo off of that A site, putting him on B in back-to-back rounds. And NaVi just reacting 1 step faster. 2 smokes, 2 flashes. But they still have to wait out the one in front of Moto. Now it's been clear. Apex looking for the contact as the 2 other CTs tried to press up, but they lose Apex before they see anything. And now 4 members of NaVi just ready to gun them down. A 16-10 from NaVi on him. But here it is. The coveted rush. Right back at it. Good grenade damage. Bit lucky to be alive. A single point of health taken down by Apex. But at least that 1 point of health is used to kind of just get Apex off the angle. You know, you got to deal with the guy with 1 HP. Can't then establish the multi-kill. But dupreeh with a frag to his name. Kind of got lost there. Thinking maybe he was getting hit from Cat. Instead, 2 versus 4 turned 2v3. And Simple gets that bomb down. So Spinks into the flank. zywoo's got the kit. And all of Vitality with grenades to try and piece this together. Young on the bench.
Ooh, they smoked Simple. It kind of makes for an interesting situation.
Molly lands on SDY, but he seems to have found a little pocket back there, so they're going to continue to try and just bombard him with grenades. Here comes SDY from the side of bench. Time is of the essence. No second kill for Young. zywoo did have a kit, so they should have the defuse. Yeah, plenty of time.
Okay, well done there on the retake. Good. I mean, that's all about SDY. First of all, very tricky.
Ooh, first one from zywoo connects. Good trade there from Bit.
Ooh.
And a pretty big kill from Young as well. 4v3. And Apex not able to reclaim this territory. Not at least with the kill, but he's still positioned here. Uh-oh, Bit's coming.
Yeah.
Bit with that off, grabbed it off Simple's dead body.
Yeah, that was weird because he kind of like overstayed, but at the same time they're down a player, so he has to take some kind of risk. But of course, that's a really easy clear here for Bit. You know, but with Spinks still alive, I think there's always a chance on Mirage. Ooh, this is an interesting late round position. I'm calling it late round just because there's down so many numbers. Of course, there's still a full minute. But Spinks left side window, he could find a timing. Yeah, he does grab it.
Oh, and then the dink to Perfecto. Magisk.
Wow.
Despite the damage there on Perfecto and Magisk.
And it done some not irreparable damage, but pretty significant damage here to NaVi's economy.
Ooh, Spinks,
Wow.
big chance. Oh, doesn't catch that second one close.
Oh, the flash was so good. It was blind for an extra second or two, but he had this poofy smoking connector to work off of. But it's kind of by design that the CTs want this so that they can peek the other side.
They fall back in the 4v4. Palace walked out. Worked very well for NaVi last time around. Thanks to this man on your screen. You know, it's not as frequent as some of the other members of NaVi, but I do love a good Perfecto performance.
If you don't, you're kind of an asshole, I think.
Well,
Yeah, they're out there.
Bit gets out ramp first. thinking about maybe an under palace setup. No one there. Dupree doesn't come up with a kill. Magus dies as well, so it's got to be zywoo through and through.
zywoo's missed, and now he can't really fight safely, so his teammates die. He gets a kill later on, but it's...
Drop bomb, drop bomb.
Oh, true.
Oh, but he's so blind. That flashbang from Bit is just the saving grace of that one. Language issues. Here we go. Mist's flash. Won't cost them anything. Some Die Young tries to track Apex. Ooh. Maybe it will cost them. Apex goes down to Bit, and a missed shot from Simple. Electronic will trade out Dupree, but Dupree still offered 2 kills. Spinks slides out from Market. They drop the bomb. That one could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, and they've got a tempo here with the flank, but...
Electronic. Oh, you didn't see him?
Oh, what the...
Are your eyes open?
The thing is, his teammate might die, and Spinks just on the site.
Electronic comes back. Spinks is probably wondering, how did that happen? Fully exposed to the Electronic wraparound, but there's no second kill there for Electronic, so Spinks gets...
To that development on Ents, though, that's for sure. A lot of it comes down to how good that team was. SDY dies holding the ramp. And, you know, Perfecto, if he wants to do a lap, could actually just go back and get this gun from SDY. He's not feeling the cardio.
Ooh.
Oh, where the?
Catwalk. Must have been on the bricks. Oy. Just the deagle for Perfecto.
Man, he's been a menace in the halls.
Yeah, it's like the one spot.
Where's that molly at?
In front of Magisk. Electronic will get the job done, but costs him a bunch of HP. zywoo's still back towards the ticket. Will be pressured by utility. We got a man in the open. Apex catching Perfecto on the fall down. And so with 40 seconds, it falls on to Simple and Electronic. He jumps over to the stairs. Didn't get spotted. Tries to run for default. Good call. Little pocket of safety here. It's going to be the wraparound from Dupree all the way through T-spawn.
Is there a molly for him? No. It's going to be hard to actually dislodge him from default, and Simple has the op up.
That's going to keep him distracted. Goes back, misses the shot. Dupree goes through Palace, of course, so this actually gives good time to Simple. But he's going to be on full display for the Dupree peak right now. And with that, it's just 12 health between Vitality and a 5th. The CT side, all sorts of shenanigans.
Oof.
Perfecto, he opens up. Magisk was getting a little adventurous. Not the best half from Magisk, in fact. 4 and 11. And that'll be his final score. Spinks, ooh, setting up zywoo for a second kill off the op from Cat. So a 3v3 to close out the half. This one could end close as can be. The Perforator in Palace. Taps Apex so slightly. He's going to serve up a distraction. We'll see if that puts zywoo into a compromised spot for maybe Bit to pick up the kill.
Topcon. Ooh, the grate is not broken inside of ladder room. It does limit the amount of places that zywoo can go in this situation. The bomb will rocket back. And zywoo's kind of tied up here a little bit. I mean, he can't be sure that they're not going to come off of Cat or put pressure on him. So it might be Dupree alone for the meantime. And because of this lack of information in the ladder room, Apex had to compensate by rotating himself out of A to make sure they aren't going B apps. Dupree up to the plate.
25 seconds. zywoo could maybe catch an angle, but feels like it's going to have to be Dupree. Utility's been heard. He's buying his time and waiting. Now they commit. Element of surprise, catching one off. Can't find the bomb plant. They got him off it, though. Ooh, zywoo putting that bomb down to the dirt. And Perfecto, just no time. He's going to have to stick the plants. He fakes it instead. Gets the first headshot, and zywoo just cannot be found. So forward. He's got Spinks point blank. Oh,
wow.
Poor Spinks just slides right into the crosshair.
If there's anyone fast enough.
Now Electronic could go for the peak because zywoo's kind of locked in this duel. And even though zywoo dies, at least he brings Bit with him. Singular man advantage here. As Dupree and Magisk lean into the A site, Apex is going to have to find a route through with bomb. Oh, that's what you need from Magisk. The old P250 tap. But Electronic of course, to take it right back. This has been a very clean pistol round.
Yeah, from both sides. The numbers getting thinned down.
Oh,
okay. People are just not using ammo here.
Please miss for the sake of making the rest of us feel human.
Yeah, it's definitely a good starting position. They got tons of control. See, this A-side setup is really nice if you don't have to worry about Palace. So they have someone inside of A-ramp. Everyone's kind of taking care of themselves. And they are shifting in the right direction as well, as the third player now works his way over to be the captain of NaVi as they spot Spinks at the top of halls. And this might serve as a distraction for the MP9 up close. We'll see. Nope, Spinks comes for the clear, but he doesn't get the kill.
Ooh, bit wounded now. Nearing that halfway point, Dupree able to catch him close. Electronics position known, and he'll die to the wall bang. But Perfecto's still up, and Simple slides out. 2 headshots from Simple. Just sucks the life right out of that one. And zywoo, ooh, he's got it back. He's into the clutch. It's him versus Sumdai Young. MP9 at that range? I don't think so. So he goes for the plant. And Sumdai Young uses that as an invitation to close the distance. He walks into the open, and by closing that gap...
If they're leaving Palace open or don't want to often walk out of Palace, maybe. Simple starts us off by killing the star player last round. Dupree dead at the top of middle. And it's actually scarier for Apex to come out in this position, but CT start to move back. This is such a tempo that Simple is still here on Cat waiting.
He retreats.
Oh, the boost could catch him.
Spinks worried that somebody's close.
Is the grate open inside a window?
It's gonna walk right in. Simple takes down Apex, who had just finished boosting Spinks.
Nice shot.
But at least Spinks' play comes through with some success for Vitality. He blocks off Murder Hole, starts to move towards A. Oh! Right into Sumdai Young. They don't know where Electronics gotten off to. They're gonna hear that rotate coming from Market towards this A site. So does zywoo want to play for the commitment? Oh, Electronic. He had turned back towards Palace, so that's an easy pickup. And now, remember, they heard that movement, so there is time for a rotate if they want, but they opt not to.
Oh man, they're taking a lot of time. The CTs are starting to get into interesting spots. They'll get spotted on default, and the trade comes. Now Simple, 1 on 3, sitting in CT spawn.
Whoa, you know he's good for it. Magisk, ooh, nice grenade, 50 damage on that. But wow, flash, not enough to keep Magisk alive. Very fast pressure off of the pause. Vitality cranking the dial. And SDY, good for the first. Bit comes through, that's 3 kills to the favor of NaVi. Apex and Magisk looking to recover. They wanted that fight fast, they got it, and it cost them. Simple's got the gap in the kill, Magisk with the trade frag and the bomb on his back in a 1 versus 4. Shots whizzing over top. Oh, and he gets sprayed down. Sumdai Young putting his...
What the deal is. I mean, they have enough to do anything. They can smoke at the bottom of Cat as well if they want to take it or get into con, but I think a con split might be a little harder. 45 seconds now.
Oh, blinded. While blinded.
But they have someone behind it. So even though Dupree gets this kill, they didn't really win the information entirely, and they know no one's on Cat in this spot.
It's gonna set up Perfecto and Bit to just stay focused on the apartments. Oh, they start to scramble.
It works.
But they hear it. Bit gets that last second info. Apex, poor guy, deleted. Spinks is gonna come out from the door, and he does trade this one back. So pressure on Perfecto. Now it's all on Perfecto. He's getting squeezed. He delivers the first. zywoo point blank with the trade frag back. Vitality. That's gonna preoccupy Bit for sure. If SDY can catch Apex here, ooh, now he can set his eyes back on the bomb site. Bit calling the audio. They know they're out from con. Electronic cuts off Dupree first to push back through smoke. And from inside sight, zywoo with 2. Magisk activates from window. Simple off of ticket. Down goes zywoo. And the stairs player 2.
Oh, man. Have chosen to keep it simple. Staggered attack here on the A site. What? They only have 1 smoke.
How is this going to work?
I have no idea. Unless they dropped it for someone to throw the full exec, I'm not exactly sure. Maybe they did. You can throw all the smokes from this position, but let's see.
Yeah. No, that was the flash. Time will tell. But right now, they're just walking it up. Oh, that's massive frag grenade damage. Softens them up. You'd think now SDY's job's infinitely easier. Magisk seemingly with no other smoke grenades, so it is just that one. And dupree's cut off as he tries to walk out into the site. The SMG still resides beneath the palace. The kings of this A site in NaVi. And you can just feel the discomfort here. 20 seconds, bomb in the dirt, and it's done. NaVi closing out on Mirage. Vitality, a great effort to bring it back, but ultimately, even though...